airbrush workshop, and about to demonstrate how I would tackle something like this, to airbrush something like that. If you're all familiar with the image. And yeah, so what I see there is it's close to nearly a black and white photograph, but it's actually got a bit of, it's like what they've done, the graphic designer, they've lowered the colour, the hue, and they've sort of made it like it's almost like a touched up photograph. So it's almost airbrushed, so I'm thinking it's already there, it's already been translated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the whites first, all the negative spaces, and then you work your way. I've got the grey background as my mid-tone, so I'm doing the highlights using the grey mid-tone as the foreground, and then I'm going to do the black as the background, and then I'm going to try and use some colour. All this, what's the time now? I have a lot of time. I did that one there in 2 hours. That was the first time, but I'm going to try and beat it, so you can enjoy watching me beat my own record. Okay, here we go. I usually start with the highest point first, like the nose, work my way up. Sometimes you can use your fingers to make a stencil. It's quite interesting. I learned this the quick way. The quick way, using your fingers. See that? You'll see a person's face emerge soon. Done a bit of a cutout, just a bit of a cheater. You can use that as a stencil. Just sort of match some shapes. And don't forget, when you're doing something like this, you've got to keep looking at your thing. Because I've done it for a while, I know what to expect from every mark. Every mark has to be conscious. You can't sort of just like, oh, what was I thinking, you know? Because once it goes on, it's too late. Alright, watch this. I'll go in really close for the lips, the highlights of the lips. It's a bit early to do highlights, but can you see all that? And feather it off. See that? With the white, doesn't matter if you make too many mistakes, because you can always cover it over with the black. I'll show you down the track. Some people think that you need to have a steady hand. It helps, but you know, you can always cover up your mistakes with airbrushing. It's really good. I just finished an oil painting for a competition, and I'll tell you, airbrushing is so much easier. I was gonna chuck in the oil brush, but I thought I just want to go into that last category, the oil painting. So we'll see how I go. If I win, I might just consider it again. Well, that's probably about 25 minutes. But there's a big difference between that and that, but you know.
It's Dennis Zaragoza again. If you want to view any of my works, you can contact me at my email address or on my mobile, and we can come and look at my work. Thank you.